the after effect of you is powerful. The after effects of you ripple is what I'm picking up on here. This is a message for somebody, and you will know if my messages are for you. You will feel it in your body, you'll get tingles, you might get emotional, you'll have signs, synchronicities, you'll know whether my messages are for you. So use your discernment whenever watching any tarot messages or anything like that, because you should listen to yourself ultimately, right? But I do have a message for somebody who is incredibly powerful, and I feel like you don't realize how truly powerful you actually really are. You don't realize the heart is what I'm picking up on here. It's almost like I'm just hearing the heart. So it's like you don't realize the heart that you bring into everything, the passion that you bring into everything. And I'm also picking up on it's kind of like you're having a conversation with somebody and you shake people's worlds. People meet you and their entire lives shake up. I'm talking like you are somebody who invokes spiritual awakenings with people. It's like somebody meets you and then they go through whole tower moments in their own life and an up-leveling in their own lives. Or you come in and you literally are the lesson for them, right? And I'm picking up on mirrored energy. So it's like you have this mirroring energy and you just so naturally have this. It's not even like you don't try. You don't even, I'm just picking up on somebody who doesn't really realize the effects and the impact that they have on other people. When people meet you, it's like it's like the universe sends you into other people's lives, right? So that they can have their spiritual awakenings, or so that they can realize something about themselves that they never knew about themselves before, right? It's like you invoke this kind of like up level, you bring the up level to other people, and some people notice that you do this, and that can evoke different kinds of emotions within other people. You might be somebody here where you have had multiple people kind of like come in and like out of your life is what I'm picking up on here, and it's for you to learn your lessons, but for your spirit, your soul to evolve as well. But also I'm picking up on the after effects of you, and the ripple effect of you is massive. You invoke massive change in people's lives. I'm just seeing somebody like, it's like you say something to somebody and then their entire world flips upside down. Their entire world does like a whole 360, and everything that they thought that they knew about a particular scenario or a particular situation has been completely turned on their head, right? And I feel like you are somebody who just walks through the world, like you just naturally have this vibration where you just invoke change in people's lives. And it's incredibly powerful, but I feel like there's a part of you that doesn't really realize how truly powerful you actually really are. And your heart, I'm just getting, there's something about your heart here, it's just so open and so compassionate is what I'm hearing. You see people for who they really are. You see through illusions, you cut through illusions because of your willingness to be vulnerable. Vulnerability, I'm seeing this like sword, just like vulnerability is cutting through illusions, and you bring this level of vulnerability within your relationships, within your day-to-day life. It's just the way that you move through the world. It's just who you are. It's really beautiful. Oh, I'm getting emotional. This is really beautiful energy to tap into. You're just so nurturing and caring. I'm seeing Queen of Cups energy in my mind's eye. It's just so divine feminine energy, so nurturing. And maybe this has occasionally been at detriment. Maybe you have been there for other people, and maybe these other people weren't able to show up for you in the same ways that you showed up for them. But that doesn't say anything about you and your worth, and I think you're now realizing that. You're realizing that it's safe Oh, it's safe for you to be vulnerable and for you to move through the world vulnerably. And it's safe for you to have this, I want to say power, but it's not like power in like an egotistical way. It's powerful because you lead with your heart, and when you lead with your heart, that's when you're truly in your power. That's, I'm hearing inspired. It's like when you're inspired, you are in spirit, right? When you and you bring this inspiration through to other people's lives, you make people believe in themselves, is what I'm hearing here. Did you know how powerful that is for you to come into somebody's life and flip their life upside down, but in a way that makes them actually question everything that they've been doing, but in a way where it can make people truly believe that they deserve more and they deserve better. And it's because you see this for yourself. You see things from a broader perspective and a broader view. Oh, let me just change the thing. I'm hearing you're a teacher, but it's not even like you might actually be a teacher, but it's like, yeah, you might actually work with kids is what I'm actually getting here. But what I'm feeling also like is like you move through the world as this teacher, and I feel like, yeah, it's just kind of like you're oblivious really to like how much you actually teach people and how much. So say like you could be in a conversation with somebody and you could be like, oh, like, why don't you could try this, like I did this and this really worked for me, and then this other person like goes and does that and they're like, wow, that was like completely life-changing. Or like you come into somebody's life and because you cut through illusions, truth is coming through there as well, you cut through illusions and speak truth, that I'm just seeing it like it's like blowing up, but not in a bad way. It's like you blow up people's perspective is what I'm hearing. You just flip. It's like flipping a switch. It's like you just flip something in people's lives and it like makes them go on this whole like journey, or they kind of can like fall back into patterns, right? I'm picking up on somebody who really has that mirror energy, and so you just reflect back at people their insecurities, their potential. You are the mirror, right? And maybe you're just coming to realize that you're a mirror right now. And the thing is with being a mirror is it's one of those where it's like when somebody is a mirror, when you're reflecting back at other people, their insecurities, it really depends on what types of people these are to what responses you're gonna get. And I'm just picking up on, I'm just hearing evil eye. So it's like, yeah, so it's like I'm picking up on jealousy, and that has been coming through a lot. And I was wondering again when it was going to come out in a reading. I'm picking up on jealousy, like people can be jealous of you because you are the way that you are, but you don't understand like why people would even be jealous of you, because you're like, well, I don't think you want to walk my path. Like I'm picking up on somebody who has maybe had like a difficult, like trauma, difficult time growing up or in teen years, or you've been through some sort of grief or loss, something that has really challenged you and, opened your heart and kind of like connected you back with yourself. And so when you move through the world and you meet all these people, you're like, hang on a minute, wait, I don't understand what's happening here. But it's because you so openly speak your truth. I'm picking up on Sagittarius energy here. It is such Sagittarius energy, and the Temperance card in Temperance card in tarot. It's like you just speak truth. And you do it from your heart, right? And yeah, it just causes these upheavals in people's lives. See if anything else wants to come out here. I feel like sometimes they stop the like channel, like stop the message so that I can take a breath and you can take a breath. I'm picking up on headaches. Somebody could be getting a lot of headaches right now. Yeah, just like tension in the head, overthinking. This could be related to like third eye, so like overactive third eye, overthinking, overanalyzing. Maybe some of these situations that you have been through where you have like tipped other people's worlds upside down, but in the best way possible. Like your intentions, I hear, are pure, right? You don't have bad intentions when you meet people and like, you know, like things happen. You know, you might realize that a dynamic is not really for you, or it's not working out, or maybe, you know, do you know what I mean? I'm hearing that like, it's like what you say, like your intentions are pure, but I'm just like, yeah, evil eye is what I'm picking up on here with that. It's like people like have maybe like sent you negative energy, right? Which, by the way, nothing can affect your energy unless you give them permission, right? So you are in full power and you have the ability to cleanse and clear any energy that is being sent your way. You are always in control of your energy. Do you know what I mean? So it's like just tapping in with that spiritual hygiene, noticing what's going on within your body and just clearing and cleansing that space, because nobody's sending you any negative energy or any evil eye can really affect your life when you are cleansing and clearing energy, you know, and when you are connected to your core energy and your heart and you're moving from your heart. Light overseas, that's interesting, overseas. Light overseas dark, yeah, I'm just like, they're showing me a picture of like, it's kind of like black, dark energy, and then like white, bright, white light energy is just around it and it's just penetrating through it. So it's like nothing anybody sends you. This obviously wants to come out for somebody here. No negative, jealous, evil eye energy anybody sends you can affect you and your life when you have this powerful gift that you have. It's a gift that you have to have this ripple effect throughout people's lives, okay? And it doesn't even need to be like a huge ripple effect. I'm hearing it can literally be like you're just in a conversation with somebody, you say something and somebody else's whole perspective just like change, but you don't even know it's happening. So it's like maybe this is the reason why you're not picking up on the effect that you truly have. Let's see if there's any cards that want to come out here. To confirm this. Is there any cards? Birds could be significant for somebody here, and 333 could be significant for somebody here. Something about creative expression is coming through here as well. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I want to get one more. Yeah, okay. So I feel like what's coming through here is that kind of people pleaser energy. And, the mirror, the magician in the mirror is at the bottom of the deck here. You see, you're like mirroring it. You have that mirror energy, right? And it's because of your connection, and it's like you are connected above and below. You are connected spiritually to yourself and like with your higher self and moving from your heart, and you're connected below. You're connected with the earth, connected with nature. It's that like balance, right? And angel of balance is coming through here. It's coming out with the broken heart, which I'm picking up on some grief that you might have felt from these past relationships where you were always moving with pure intention, and maybe that wasn't taken in that way, for example, and maybe the breakdown of some relationships that you've had in your life have caused you to, like feel grief and feel pain. But it's like the angel of balance. I actually want to read that card. Hang on. Let's read it. 48. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. In this loving presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids. Pyramids could be significant for you, Egyptians could be significant for you, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. So it's like staying balanced, like you realizing that you carry this gift of this ripple effect, and you like clearing that energy that I mentioned before, and that is going to help you to like stay balanced within this and within your core energy. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm picking up on that people pleaser energy where it says here, like whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, like when you have that people pleaser energy, it can like knock you off your center. And it's like staying centered and being like, no, I know my heart, and I know that I move with pure intentions, and I know that I'm a good person, right? I know that I move with light energy, right? Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and this angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. Yeah, so it's just kind of like I'm picking up on those past people here. Maybe it's like, you know, you've moved in this people pleaser energy before, and you are like coming into this period where you're realizing, okay, people come in and out, but that's not, I'm not, oh, okay, this is coming through real now, but I'm not going to allow what other people do to knock me off of my center. I won't allow other people's actions to knock me off my center, because I know I speak with truth. I know I show up vulnerably with my heart open. And I now won't allow anybody to make me question my worth, to make me question the effect that I have. You know what I mean? And like realizing the effect that you have, and realizing that you're a special soul. Not everyone is like you, okay? Not everyone moves through the world in the way that you move through the world. I'm picking up on loneliness here right now. It's like you might have felt really lonely on your journey, but you are never alone, okay? Calling on the angels is what I'm hearing. When you're feeling lonely, like calling on the angels, calling on your ancestors. And journaling I'm just seeing somebody like writing. Okay, I'm just going to pull a tarot. They're kind of like guiding me to pull a tarot here. Yeah, when you're feeling alone, it's like connecting with this. The Lovers does kind of like represent a romantic relationship, but it can also represent the relationship that you have with yourself, okay? And I feel like also this is what's coming up right now, is the result of you for some people, the ripple effect of you for some people is literally this. It's like people becoming deeper in alignment with themselves and realizing things about themselves, and then moving in a way that is more caring, more loving towards themselves. I'm seeing you maybe like buy flowers for yourself, for example. I'm just going to use this example. Or you might like to go and like buy yourself a coffee, and that's like part of your like self-care routine. And then picking up on you maybe mentioning that to somebody else, and then the other person being like, oh, that's a really good idea, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? And then that person then does that. And it's like, And then that person might tell somebody else to do that same thing, and then that person might do that too. That's what I mean with the ripple effect. It doesn't have to be some huge thing. It can be as small as you being like, oh, you know, today, just telling somebody about your day. And it's because of the way that you move through the world, because you have this connection and developed, or maybe developing this connection with yourself where you're like, oh, you know what, actually, I'm going to do something nice for myself today. And you know what, today I'm going to buy myself a new mug because I deserve a new mug with the new tea I have, for example. This is just an example, right? Or I'm just picking up on somebody being like, oh, do you know what, I'm going to try a new fitness class because I feel inspired to. And then that inspired energy, inspired in spirit, ripples out into other people's lives, and then they try these things, or they get inspired to go and try something new, or maybe they start painting, or maybe they start baking, or maybe, do you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying here? That's what I'm picking up here with this. Rose quartz could be significant for somebody. I'm just getting like heavy, like rose quartz energy, divine feminine energy, that soft, nurturing, you're just taking care of yourself, and you just have this beautiful energy. 15:15, as I just looked on the clock then. Ooh. Let's see if there's any final message that wants to come out here. I just heard spirit angel. Spirit angel. And I'm just seeing like wings. You're giving angelic energy is what I'm picking up on here, is angelic energy. That like light energy. Harp music might be significant for you. I'm just picking up on a harp here. That could be for somebody. Yeah, I'm just picking up on this like angelic energy, just like this heart? Yeah, heart-centered, heart opening, light angelic energy. And you just coming into a period of realizing that you have this ripple effect on people, and it's a truly powerful gift. It's giving Ace of Cups energy, like you realizing that you have this impact on other people. Ooh, yeah, it's making you feel that Ace of Cups energy where you're just like, wow, I like didn't realize that like I move through the world like this. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're realizing who you are, you're realizing your true nature. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if this message resonated with you, and I will see you back for another message. Okay. Bye.